Hey everybody, it's Connie with the Artisan Company and welcome back to the channel. Let's go see what is on the desk today. Okay, this is what's on the desk today. We are going to make some earrings for that beautiful Australian zebra stone that we did on Saturday, and I thought I kept two stones out for earrings, so I thought we're going to do some earrings out of that. Okay, so here is where we are going with these earrings, and oh my goodness, I am so excited about this. They are so beautiful and fun. So you'll be able to wear this obviously with the necklace or with anything else. So yeah, let's get our head around it and we'll get started. Okay, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need at least two large stones, and these are teardrop shape. They're about a 20 by 15 millimeter, this way and this way. The one thing about this stone is it is drilled from the top to the bottom. So in other words, the drill hole is going this way and not this way. It's going up and down. So that is something else you will need, is a stone with a drilled hole going up and down in it. Okay, then these are the crazy horse stone that I used earlier, and they are a 5 millimeter. Okay, you will obviously need a couple of ear wires, and I'm using a two-tone surgical steel with the copper in it. I'm using that one. You will need some head pins, at least 6 head pins, and you'll need a couple of eye pins, ones with heads, bop, bop, and ones with eyes. Okay, you'll need those. All right, and then you will need and I always say that bead caps are optional, but I always think they finish things. This is a 6 millimeter gold flower shaped bead cap. Then I have a 4 millimeter, kind of a solid looking bead cap. Then I have a gold and silver 3 millimeter bead caps because I'm going to mix all these metals. Then I have a 4 millimeter little jump rings right here. You're going to need some of those. And then I also have a 3 millimeter gold accent bead. So that's all the things you're going to need. I would say you can do these in 15 minutes or less, but this one's going to take a little longer, but it's not difficult. So let's get going. Okay, first things first, we're going to take the big stone and your eye pin, the one with the little hoop on the end. Okay, you're going to take one of those accent gold, little tiny gold beads. Going to put it on first. Then you're going to take the 6 millimeter bead cap and put it on. So then you're going to put your stone on. And what did we do in the necklace? We took that bead cap and we formed it to the bottom of the stone, and I just kind of worked that with my hand right there. Okay, so it should look like that. Then we're going to take that 4 millimeter solid cap on there. If I can pick it up. And we're going to put it on the top. So it should look like that. This juncture. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to cut off the top and make a loop. All right. And then you're going to get your needle nose here, and you're going to make a loop at the top. And if you'll notice, I put tick marks on my needle nose so I can know exactly where I loop every single time. Now they do make tools now with markings on them, and you can purchase those, and they're fantastic. But these are just my old ones. I've had them forever, and I just don't want to part with them just yet. So anyway, but you can either uh, loop on the tick mark or loop in between the tick mark. So just my way of doing it. Okay, and then I'm going to make a loop on the top. Nice round one. Need to get my eyes down here, make sure I can see this. All right, so that looks pretty good. Gotta make sure it's closed up good. All right. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure that this top loop and this loop on the bottom are going the right direction. Now you can do this either way, okay? You can leave it just like it is, like I have it right here, where this loop and this loop are the same. Or you can turn it, which is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to turn one of these loops going this way. Instead of them both going this way, one of them on the bottom is going to be going that way. Okay? So what I do is I hold on to the one of them with one plier, and I hold on to the top with another plier, and I twist opposite directions. I need a little more. All right, I think I about did it there. That was a little too far. Got him a little too far over. All right, I think I did it. And you can tweak these after you get it up there where it's, you know, lined up exactly with no bends in the wire and da 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 da. Okay, so it should look like this. Or you can do it the other way, doesn't matter. But this is the direction I've got mine going. Okay, so I've got one going this way and this one is going this way. Okay, all right, getting ready for the next section. Okay, the next section is to do the little dangles down here on the bottom. So we're going to take a head pin and we're going to add a silver little bitty tiny 3mm bead cap in silver on the bottom, one of your crazy horse stones or whatever stone you're using, and then a gold one on the top. Now the reason why I'm doing this with the silver on the bottom, in the necklace I did not do any silver in it except for a crimp cover. I only did the one silver. But for the earring, it needed just a little bit of light on the bottom to catch it within the hair. If somebody's got long hair, you want to see just a little bit of light. So I did the silver on the bottom. That's the reason why I did it. All right, so you're going to do the next one. There's always a method to the madness. You know, there are reasons for everything. So there's that one. And the last one, the silver. And then the, oops, put the bead on. And then the gold. All right, so you should have 3 of these. You can do 2 of these or 1 of these or how many ever you want to do in the cluster. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is clip all these off. And you can see I marked my tool on this one too. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll clip that one. And then I'm going to clip the next one. in the same place. And then the next one in the same place. And it's always good if you don't clip as much initially if you're not sure about how long you want or big you want your loop to be. It's better to leave more wire on there than not enough, because you can always snip off a little here and there and get it exactly the way you want it. So, all right, next thing, we're going to loop these, and I looped my first ones in between those two tick marks, so I'll know I have the exact same size. All right, make sure it's closed up good. These are such a fun pair of earrings. Oh my goodness. Ooh, so tiny I can't hardly get my hand up in there. Hold it. Come on, close up just a little bit. There it goes. All right, there's one. All right, we're going to wrap the next one. Loop the next one. Loop the loop. All right. Okay. Right in here. Make that big old loop right there. Come around with it. That one's pretty much closed up on its own. All right, and there's that one. Last one. Get him in there, get him in there, get him in there. All right. Close him up good. There we go, so we don't want him sliding out of the jump ring. Okay, so you should have your little beads looped on the bottom. That's what they should look like right there. Okay, let's go to the next step. Next step is we are going to get these little tiny jump rings that we have right there. We're going to take the first one. We're just going to take one. We're going to open it up. Let me get in here where I can see it with my eyes. All right. We're almost done. And then you're going to take one of your little beads that you just did. You're going to put it onto the little jump ring. Should look like that. Then you're going to connect it to the bottom of your piece of stone there in that little eye that you have on there. And then close it up. So it should look like this at this juncture. Should look like that. Okay. All right, the next one, you're going to take two jump rings and connect them. Open them up. Put another one on there. Ooh, that's tiny. Okay, and while you got that one open, you've got the one jump ring on it right there. Then you're going to add your little ball on there. And you can do this with any stone or glass beads or acrylic beads or anything. You can do it with anything. You don't have to have stones or anything like that. You can do it with any bead that you would like. All right, so we've got two jump rings together with the stone, and we're going to connect that to the ear wire, the bottom of the ear wire, the bottom of the eye pin. I'll get it right in a minute. Oh. Okay, I'm going to connect that one right there like that. Close it up very gingerly. Make sure both ends are meeting. You don't want it to slide off your eye pin. Okay, so it should look like that at this juncture. All right, and the last one, you're going to connect 3 jump rings. This one's a little trickier because you have to open and reopen things. So let me make sure this one is closed good before I put him on there. Always make sure both ends are meeting. Okay. And here's the one I just opened. We're going to put that one on there that we just did, like that. Okay. We'll close him up. So you've got 2 connected. Now we're going to add one more of these little babies. We're going to open him up. We're going to connect the other 2 like that. Then you're going to connect your little ball, the other little ball you have left, and you're going to close them up. Okay. So it should look like this. All right, and then we're going to connect this with our eye pin. You are almost done. Turn it around here where I can find the opening. You're going to open it up. Connect your little eye pin. Connect your little eye pin on there, the rest of your thing, like that. Okay, and then you're going to close it up. Perfect. Okay, so it should look like that right there. This is where you should be in your endeavors. Okay. Next step. Okay, last thing for this, and we are rocking and rolling. Okay, so the last thing is to connect your ear wire or post or whatever you're doing to the top of your piece here. I'm going to open this up. This is stainless steel, so it's a little harder to open to the side like that. I know technically you're supposed to open them to the side, and for a softer wire, I agree with that. I think you should do that. But stainless steel, sometimes it's okay to open it out this way. It's a little easier, in all honesty. But I love stainless steel because it lasts. And you don't have a lot of the allergic issues either. Okay, guys, we are done. Look at these fantastic earrings that goes with our beautiful, beautiful Australia zebra stone. And oh my, look at this. I am so excited about these earrings. They are so fun, very versatile. Dress them up, dress them down. You're ready to go. Just love them. So I had a great time making these. Oh, so excited. Oh, if you got any inspiration today, please like, subscribe, and comment. And thank you so much for your beautiful comments. I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great week. Bye.